You guys ready? It's been a little bit since we did this. Listen, I want to give a overview of what's happening in the real estate and financial market here in Metro Detroit. And this is December 2021. Christmas is coming up right here shortly. And just want to give everyone an update on what's happening in the market. So we're going to go over some recent changes in legislation, some COVID stuff that's going on, and some other factors that are impacting our market right now. So be sure to stay to the end to hear a tip on building some passive income for your family and for many years to come. I don't know about you guys, but passive income is a passion of mine, and I think real estate is a great vehicle to deliver that. So first and foremost, what do you hear right now? Omicron, 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 Omicron. Everywhere you go, Omni. Some things of what we've learned thus far. The Omicron variant is believed to be much more contagious than the Delta variant. Basically 99% of the cases right now are Delta variant, but they think that Omicron is going to come and start to take over the Delta variant. Some good news about it is, from what they can tell, it's not quite as deadly in terms of severity or the rest of it. So hopefully that works out. Health-wise, we should be in a better position than we've seen with some of these other variants, so that's good. The contagious piece isn't necessarily great because it can overwhelm the hospitals, but less people dying per case is good, I guess. So I guess it's the best of the worst. It's the best way to think about it. I don't know how to describe it, but that being said, if we can combat this more rapidly and kind of the health people are in the flow of this, we'll hopefully be able to overcome it here in a short period of time. Jerome Powell, it was quite a big stir to see whether or not Biden was going to keep Powell in office. And he's the Fed chair, and he was appointed by Trump. So usually you don't get a carryover there. That said, Biden chose to keep Powell there and put who they thought might in kind of the vice president seat or whatever. I don't know what they call it. So that'll be interesting. It'll impact some things. You know, he's been the Federal Reserve chair. You know, as you know, inflation's the word of the day, and it's impacting things at a high level. So one of the ways in which you ramp down inflation is you raise rates. So expect for rates on houses to climb by June 2022 is what people are thinking, to 3.5% to 4%. So that'll give you like an extra percentage. If you follow interest rates right now and run an amortization chart, 1% difference is a massive difference on payment. So if you have not refinanced yet, now is the time, I promise you. What does that mean? If you look at 3.5% or higher, it's time. If you're currently above 3.5%, it's time right now for you to refinance. You absolutely have to refinance right now. You'd be making a grave mistake unless you plan to leave your house in the next year or two by not refinancing. Drop your interest rate, refinance now, because this is historic still low rates. You may never see this again. Reach out to a great loan officer, put a comment on this video. We're in business with a bunch of them. Be happy to refer you. With rates being low, we're in this really interesting time in the market in which we can still invest, amortize our payment over 30 years. There's really never been a better time in the history of real estate to buy. Last time you could argue 08, 09, and you're right, the values were very low, but the interest rates weren't. They weren't quite as low as they are now. So I would go ahead and look, if you're looking at investing, now's a great time to do it because you have it over your horizons over a long period of time, and rents are through the roof in terms of pricing. So it's a great time to buy. If there's a spike in interest rates, there's going to be a lot more people looking to rent than buy because affordability gets thrown off the whack. So you can kind of be ahead of things in a rent surge should rates increase, because if we're already at record high prices and then you have interest rates that climb, it's going to take affordability and put it in the toilet. I don't know how else to describe it. That's just the truth. It'll just put a big damper on the market. So right now is a great time to invest. You can get in on the interest rates, get a little discount on the way in, especially in this December, January timeframe. The more motivated sellers may be interested in deal making more so than maybe June. If you're ever interested in investing, if you guys don't know, we own a bunch of rental properties. We sell a bunch of rental properties. We have great property management referral services. So I strongly encourage you to go ahead and take a peek at investing, and then we've got all the services to make it an easy button for you. So just reach out on that. If you're interested, just send us a quick email and we'd be happy, or put a comment. We'd be happy to invite you to our investing classes. A couple things. Be sure to like or comment on this. Comment if you're interested in refinancing. Comment if you're interested in buying. Send us a direct message. We're happy to comment. As you know, our team covers, we're working on an additional location right now, but we're in Grand Rapids, we're in Ann Arbor, we're in all of Metro Detroit, and then I sit here in the great city of Rochester. So we cover Northville, we're in Royal Oak. I mean, we do stuff all over the state, and if we don't do it, we know somebody who does, and we'd be happy to put you in good hands. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. Subscribe below, like the video, leave a comment, tell us what you liked, tell us maybe what you didn't like, tell me where you want us to go next, and we'll see you next time.